Okay, here we are. McKenzie River. Going to the falls. Let's take a journey. Sometimes nature is what gives us the battery recharge. And it's that connection to the living spirit that all things flow from. For nothing can be without spirit. Living waters flow. And the majesty of it all. The energy, the power. Let's take a walk, family. This is a very special place. I've been wanting to come up here for a long time. The river rushes down this canyon. Mighty chilly up here still. There's snow patches still. But the energy from these rivers and these waterfalls is what always reminds me of the power of the spirit. Where I always feel like a giant burst of energy when the spirit comes over. Like a rushing wind or a rushing river. And when it comes over you, it's like nothing that this planet can ever provide. But this is my only way to explain it. Is the energy that you get from being in the wilderness. And when you're in the city, and you aren't able to tap in and your only source is prayer, sometimes the batteries get low. And as humans, we need to take that time to recharge the batteries to live a powerful spiritual life. And without that energy, sometimes stress and all kinds of problems can arise. We can feel like we've lost our way. When really it's about perspective and connection. This connection is what humans were meant for in this place. It's to connect with the beauty of nature, the power of the rushing streams, the power of waterfalls, the grace and the beauty of lakes and rivers. And it's these things that we need to reconnect when the batteries get low. Unfortunately, this camera can never do what I'm seeing justice. But I'm hoping those of you who don't get a chance to get out into this type of beauty will enjoy what you're seeing, and it'll give you time to reflect and to seek out your own beauty in nature and use that as a way to go into your prayer closet, fill up those batteries, reconnect the spirit, find that grace and that peace and that wonder. This trail is really amazing, fam. The river here is just spectacular. I love when I come to these places, the thing that I notice is in your reaction and interactions with the rest of the people around, it's always highly positive. And everybody seems to have a grin on their face from ear to ear. And everybody is excited about where they are and what they're seeing. And it's that energy, that vibration that gives us that connection. This is one way we can explain the spirit. The spirit is like the rush of the wind, of the waves, of the rivers and the water. Even the wind affects the water. And that's how waves are formed. And in the scriptures we get references to the spirit and wind. And I'm always seeing the number 8 everywhere I go. Nature is so amazing when you look at it with spiritual eyes. It allows you to see that these forms in their broken state in the kingdom will be perfected. For those of you who have read the extra books from the Dead Sea Scrolls and you've read the words from the book of Adam and Eve, you'll know that this world, even though it's beautiful, is fallen. And in the kingdom, these trees are made of energy, as are we. And as light beings, that vibrational energy is who we are. Not these temporal, mortal bodies that wither and deteriorate. The Creator made us as light. We are in a fallen state. And it's in these challenging times with everything that is so crazy that we need everything that we can do to reconnect, to find the beauty within, to enjoy nature in the state that it is, and to praise the Father for all things. For this is what we have. This is what we've been given. And in all things, we give thanks.